And let's begin. Okay, since I have all your answers here, I'll only ask you to give me the answer again if you scored wrongly or you answered wrongly on the online. Okay. And if there are some students who want to volunteer to explain, you can actually get additional points, right? You need to explain why the answer is like that. All right. So the main thing we're going to look at today, right, boys and girls, we're going to look at the true false questions. These are the ones that are a bit more tricky in your comprehension open-ended, right? So it's found in the comprehension open-ended section, which is the last section of your paper too. So true false questions. It's the one where you normally have a table and then it asks you, oh, is this sentence true or false? Or is this other sentence true or false? That kind of thing. Then you have to answer accordingly, right? These are true false questions. Let's begin with vocabulary MCQs first. All right, so we have 6 questions here. If you get them correct, you basically get 1 mark, okay? So for the first one, everyone got it correct because Michael jumped for joy, right? Michael jumped for joy when the teacher announced that he had won first prize in the art competition. So everyone gets 1 point for this. But can anyone explain to me why the other 3 questions, why the other 3 options are wrong? Do I have any volunteers? You can raise your hand using Zoom. Okay, yes, Vincent has volunteered. Come, Vincent, tell me. Why are the 3 other options wrong?
They say Michael walked for joy when the teacher announced that he had won the first prize in the art competition.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound like a bit weird?
Why is it weird?
Because normally you won't jump. You will like be very excited and you will like jump or run.
Correct. So when you're excited and you're happy, right, you don't walk slowly. You actually go a bit faster because your body is full of energy. Good.
And walk and stroll. That's why it's not the answer.
Correct. So strode is the same meaning as walked. Okay?
Crawl. Michael crawled for joy. Not a baby.
So if Michael crawled for joy, right, the teacher will be very alarmed. The teacher will ask, Michael, what happened? You can't use your legs properly today?
Maybe
right?
he had disability.
Yeah, maybe. So probably not Michael crawled for joy. That's just weird. Okay, good. Thank you for explaining that. So everyone gets 1 mark except for Vaish. I don't think she's here today. Everyone gets 1 mark. Oh, and Anne. Hold on. Anne and Vaish are not here yet. Okay, so everyone else gets 1 point. All right, good. Now, next up, we have, what are you talking about, Wei Hong? Okay, next up, Eleanor baked pizza using my aunt's what? Now over here, everyone got it correct as well. Over here, it says recipe. The answer is recipe. Okay, everyone got it correct. Oh, hold on. I haven't given Vincent the extra marks for explaining it as well. All right, good job, Vincent, for explaining it. That's 2 additional points. Okay. So for question 2, does anyone else want to explain why the answer is recipe? Yes, Scott. Unmute yourself, please.
Because a list is like a list of things you need to buy, and then you can't use it to teach you how to cook.
Yes, that's right. So how about menu?
The menu is for people to see what food you can serve, not how to cook that food.
Very good. And how about the last one? Receipt.
Receipt is what you buy.
Correct.
And
so
how
it's a
much
list
it
of things you
costs.
buy and how much it costs. Very good. All right. So there we go. That's why the answer is that. Okay. So everyone gets 1 point. And where's Scott? Scott gets 2 more points. Good. Next. Okay. Question 3. Henry was full of what when he received the Ideal Pupil Award? Over here, everyone got it correct as well. It says Henry was full of pride. All right, full of pride. So the answer is A. Now, apart from Scott and Vincent, can anyone explain to me why? Okay, Wei Hong, very good.
Honesty means you tell the truth.
That's right.
Enjoyment means that you get to go somewhere maybe because you pass. So
Enjoy something, right? You
yeah.
feel pleasure.
And comfort means like you're calm and
you feel love, you feel comfort, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you can't say Henry was full of comfort, honesty, or enjoyment because the situation is he received a prize, right? He received the Ideal Pupil Award. Good. So ideal means like an ideal is the best idea, or rather like the best form. So over here, Ideal Pupil Award means he's the best kind of pupil that the teachers can think of, right? Ideal pupil. All right, so everyone gets 1 point for answering this correctly. Good. And we have Wei Hong getting 2 points here as well. All right, please put your hand down. Thank you, Wei Hong. Okay, next, question 4. Everyone got it right as well. You guys are really good at this. All right, so question 4, the answer is Veronica put on her shoes hurriedly, right? Hurriedly. So which means really quickly. Okay, hurriedly, as she did not want to miss the school bus. Now, apart from Wei Hong, Vincent, and Scott, who have already explained to me, can someone else explain why the answer is hurriedly?
Vincent wants to do it.
No, I said except for Vincent and Wei Hong and Scott. Anyone else? Yushen, Joyce, or Shiloh? If not, it will go to one of the boys. Okay, yes, Shiloh. Thank you. Why is it hurriedly?
Because they said, right? Because she didn't want to miss the school bus. So she like must be fast.
Correct. So hurriedly. How about the other three? Why are the other three wrong?
Because the first one is like sadly, but there's nothing compared to sadly. So and then also tightly is like nothing compared to. And the third option is like slowly. Because, but then she said like she didn't want to miss the school bus. Like she must be very fast.
Correct. Very good. Okay. So remember, when we explain something, all right, not only must we explain the answer that's correct, but also why the other answers are wrong as well. That's the way to go about explaining MCQ. Okay. So 1 point for everyone for getting it correct. And of course, 2 points to Shiloh for explaining it well. Okay. Next up, we have question 5. Okay. So over here, everyone got it correct as well. The answer is B, right? As strong as an ox. So this is definitely a common simile, right? If you have as something like that, right? All right, these types of phrases, they are all called similes, all right, which means you are comparing something to something else, okay? And in this case, you're comparing qualities like being fierce, strength, being quiet, and being stubborn. So, can maybe Joyce or Yushen explain this to us? Why is the answer B? Okay, Joyce is new to the class, so she's a bit shy. Maybe we get Yushen to explain it first, and then Joyce can explain the last one, all right? If Joyce still doesn't want to do it, then maybe I can get the rest of them to do a randomized selection. Come, Yushen. Why is the answer as strong as an ox?
Because Jack can carry 2 heavy stacks of sugar easily.
And that means he must be?
Very strong.
Correct. Why are the rest wrong?
Because
because fierce, quiet, and stubborn has nothing to do with
Right.
he can carry 2 heavy stacks of sugar easily.
That's right, right? If you're fierce, doesn't make you stronger. If you're quiet, doesn't make you stronger. If you're stubborn, doesn't make you stronger. Good. Okay, so all of this, 1 point and 2 points to Yushen. All right. Next, I think everyone got it right as well. You guys are great at vocabulary. Let's have a look. Gina was what when it began to rain, as she could not go for a swim with Sarah. So over here, the answer is D. Gina was disappointed. And that's correct. Now, Joyce, do you want to explain this? No? Joyce is still very shy. Okay. Tell you what, I'll randomize from everyone over here. And if the randomizer picks you again, Joyce, then you have no choice but to answer. Okay? Because it's really randomized. Yes, pick Scott. Scott has his hands up. All right, so the randomizer has picked you, Scott. Can you explain why the answer is disappointed?
Because excited. He is not excited because she could not go for the swim with Sarah. Is not amused.
Why?
Is not confused because like she know things. It's not that she don't know. Is not amused because she's not bullying or getting bullied by someone.
Huh? Amused has nothing to do with bullied or not being bullied, you know?
I don't know.
Amused is when you feel entertained, right? Or you feel that something is a little bit funny. Then you're amused. So over here, why is it disappointed? What was she disappointed about?
He was disappointed that she cannot swim with her best friend Sarah.
Very good. Okay, we don't know whether it's her best friend or not. We can't assume that, but you definitely maybe her friend Sarah. Okay, so that's right. Good. So over here, Scott gets an additional 2 points. Everyone gets 1 point. Okay, let's move on to the comprehension part. Now, true false questions. I think you've all seen this type of question in your open-ended comprehension. True means something really happened in the story. False means something did not happen in the story. Okay, normally it's quite easy, you can tell. But you have to read the story very carefully. Sometimes the statements that they give to you are very, very tricky. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So when we answer our true false questions, there are a few steps that we should take, that we should remember. Okay, first, we have to read each sentence in the question for the main ideas. Then we need to find the parts of the story that actually relate to these ideas. Then we use the clues within the story to think about if the sentence is true or if the sentence is false. Okay, so let's have a quick practice over here, and then let's see what you guys answer later on. The girl was quiet. Dr. Tan walked near her hospital bed to give her an injection. Her mother was next to her, reading a book. When Dr. Tan bent over her and extended the syringe, the girl started screaming, "I can't hear! I can't hear!" Dr. Tan was shocked that her patient had become deaf. "How long has this been going on?" Dr. Tan asked the mother. Without looking up, the mother replied, "Ever since you started to speak over her Netflix show." Did you get it? Did you get the last part, what they meant? No? So, you know when you're a doctor, right? You immediately think that when a